Good morning. Good morning. Yes, we are the Committee on Parole, and we are reconvening. We are at the Tensaw Parish Detention Center on Tuesday, May 21st, 2024. The time is 10:53 a.m. There you are. No, wait, don't get too close. I want to be able to see your head. Okay, there you go. There you go. Perfect. We're at Tensaw Detention Center. So would the staff at Tensaw please introduce yourself for the record?
Ann Litt, L-I-T-T.
Thank you, Ms. Litt, for accommodating us today.
Thank you.
We have Mr. Davis. Is that you?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Morning. Would you introduce yourself? Tell us your name and DOC number.
All right, my name is Joseph Davis, DOC number 435-953.
And so, Mr. Davis, you've been through this process before, haven't you?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't need to explain it all to you again. Let me just start by recognizing the folks who are joining us this morning. We have, let's see, joining us, we have Gloria Davis, your sister, your brother Jermaine Davis, your daughter Jonisha Scott, and girlfriend Tiffany Johnson. And Ms. Johnson, Ms. Scott, and Mr. Davis want to speak on your behalf, so we'll ask them to do so at the appropriate time. Let me just read some identifying information and ask you to confirm it. So Joseph Davis, your DOC number is 435-953.
Yes, ma'am.
You are currently serving an 18-year, 2-month, and 2-day sentence for possession of cocaine, possession with intent to distribute heroin, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, also as a habitual offender for possession of heroin. So as I said, it's a total of 18 years, 2 months, and 2 days. Your parole eligibility date was October 22nd, 2015. Your good time date has been adjusted to February 22nd, 2025. Is that information correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I thought they were talking to me. So you were seen by a parole panel in 2019.
Yes, ma'am.
Were denied at that time. The reason that I saw, it says, excuse me, disciplinary write-ups, and you needed some more programs. And you were urged to write back when you finished some programs and stay write-up free. And so you wrote back. That's why we're here today, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So when was the last time you got a write-up?
Last time I got a write-up was December 17th, 2022.
And what was that for?
I was took to the cell at this jail for no reason. And once I got in the cell, I told the people that I couldn't live in the cell for other inmates in the cell. And I tried to check out to another cell. And I stepped out of my property, and a sergeant, he just sprayed me with a chemical agent for no reason and wrote me up.
So what was the rule number? What was the rule violation?
A rule 3, give me a defiance of rule 3.
Fine. And what was the penalty for that?
They took 30 days worth of good time from me.
Okay, that's what I was getting at, because I see on your master prison record in, looks like January of 2023, it was amended to take 30 days.
Yeah, January 2023.
Right.
Yeah, they took 30 days too.
Yeah.
I had
Go ahead.
they come in for a shakedown, and for some apparent reason, they got four beds next to each other. They say they found the phone in our living area. They charged me with a phone, give me a contraband charge for a cell phone.
So you've had at least 2 write-ups since your.
I had two write-ups since I've been here. Since February 2022, I had 2 write-ups.
Let's see. But you've been there since July of 21.
I've been here since July 21. I only had 2 write-ups since I've been here, since July 2021.
Right, but both of them were pretty serious because you lost good time on both of them, didn't you?
Huh?
You lost good time on both of those write-ups, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
You said you did, so that's a little concerning to me. Well, let's talk about the programs you've been able to take advantage of since your last here in 2019. What programs have you taken?
I took pre-release. I took living in balance. I took alcohol anonymous, narcotics anonymous, took parenting, took job life skills, I took job skills, I took drug dealers anonymous.
Did you say living in balance? Did you say that?
Yeah, I took living in balance.
You take victim accountability letter training?
Huh?
Victim accountability letter training.
What you mean by that, ma'am?
Well, the record indicates that you took some training regarding victim accountability. You know,
oh yeah, it's probably in here with my pre-release class. In my pre-release,
no, it would be a separate class. Separate class.
I did. I don't have the certificate right here, and I might have misplaced it.
Right. It may be a mistake if you don't remember the training, so that's okay. So look, I'm going to tell you, I'm a little disappointed in the write-ups. I'm going to ask. Let me ask Miss Litt if she knows anything about it. Is she still in the room with you?
No, but I got a captain here, Miss Williams. She knows
All right. Well, let me ask her. Is she in there with you?
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning, Captain. Can you tell us about those write-ups that he got?
That was when I went to the block where Ford sprayed me, and I was in the cell for no reason.
Okay, I know back in, what is this, 24?
Yeah,
I want to say in 2022, it was an officer Ford here, and him and Ford had a few words. His thing was mostly basically like trying to get ready for a child,
I was trying to
and
cell.
he wanted to go to another cell, and Ford wouldn't let him in. I told him to go to that particular cell, and he just got one, well, just trigger happy. I'm gonna put it like that.
With
that right up.
Well, but he lost good time on it.
Yes.
Okay.
Because he was what I think it was
They
wrote him up for disobedience.
They wrote me up for defiance.
And so Warden Johnson deferred him to regional court.
Okay. And then there was another one
And he
in
lost good time.
2023 where he lost good time.
2022, I lost good time for they come in for a shakedown and they found a
Huh.
phone and they charged me with it.
Right.
And
Oh, I
that
can't
wasn't-
tell you about that one, about the phone.
I think you wasn't here then when that happened. Mom. You wasn't back. But it wasn't even my cell phone. I had nothing to do with it. When they come in shakedowns, you have guys throw stuff everywhere, and some kind of way I just was charged with it.
Did you appeal that decision in DV court?
Yeah, I had appealed it, but they say the length of time I waited, I thought I had to wait 30 days while I could appeal, but I only had 15 days and I didn't meet the time of the appealing process for them to appeal it. So I just got stuck with the loss of good time on it. I just took it and I wrote and kept trying to push forward and get to this point where I'm at now, man.
Are you doing better?
Yeah, I'm doing much better.
Wait to hear it. Tell us what your, no matter what happens today, you have a 2025, is that what we said, release date?
Yes,
Early, a good time because you earned some credits, although you lost some. What are your plans? Where are you going to February? Where are you going to go to live?
I plan on going to live with my fiance in New Orleans. I had get my boss the Zoom number 2 where I'm planning on going working at. He probably couldn't get on here with y'all this morning. His name is Mr. Wasim Sassour. From that point, I plan on going working, man. I'm a very changed man. These 14 years didn't really change me and gave me a different outlook on life. I'm telling you, anybody come do 14 years in jail, they should know one thing, not to never do a crime to come back. I done learned a very valuable lesson. I got 4 kids. I'm trying to get out there too. I got 2 grandkids and a grandkid on the way. I'm trying to get home to my family now. I guarantee y'all will never ever see Joseph Davis, 435-953, and y'all system coming no jail, doing no kind of crime. Put my life on that.
You know, you're a 4th offender, Mr. Davis, right? Third
Third
offender.
You won't have to worry about a 4th. I
Okay.
promise y'all that.
Let me just tell you in the record, we have a really nice letter from Ms. Hartwell.
Yes, ma'am. I got a copy of it right here too.
And she wrote a really, really nice letter about you. So I was impressed by that. Any questions from my colleagues?
Well, the one wanted to speak to y'all too about me.
Oh, we got somebody that came in. That's like me, somebody in here.
Oh, all right. The
The
captain said he had sent her in here because somebody came in. He had to talk to the one wanted to speak to y'all on my behalf too.
Mr. Tillis has some
Mr. Davis, how you doing?
How you doing, sir?
I see you've been dealing with a little drug problem.
What, in here, out there?
Used to deal with a little drug problem.
Yes, but I'm a very changed man. I don't have a desire to use drugs, sell drugs, get involved in any of that kind of involvement, sir.
You've been in how long?
I've been down right now, 13.
Yeah.
I've been down 13 years.
Okay. Oh, that's all over this.
Been down 13 and 8 months.
And how many days?
Let me do my math. I'll give you a count on
Mr. Byron has some questions for you.
I see that you got put out of the Malachi Dad program. What happened there to get thrown out?
The Malachi Dad program, I probably went to the block and they probably just took me out the class by the length of time of being in a cell block or something. That's the only way I got took out there. But that's a pretty good program that I was in. I'm very mad I didn't get the chance to finish that program. It's a nice program.
So you just quit going to the class on your own and just decided you were gonna go to the block?
They took I had got into some trouble and went to the cell block. And once you go to the cell block, after so many days, they take you out the class. They'll take you out the class themselves. And I was never able to get back into it. That probably was I think that probably was at Winfield Correctional. Probably. That was
Back in 2020.
Yeah, that was finna say I knew it was at least a couple of years ago.
All right. And then I have a question about something in your criminal history. In 2000, you were arrested for armed robbery. They got pled down to 1st-degree robbery. What happened in that case right there? What was that all about?
In that case, I didn't even rob nobody. Dude owed me a couple of dollars, and I got my money from the dude. And somebody else told the people, called the police, and told them like I robbed the dude, and they took me to jail for it. And I took a cop out, and I took a learning lesson from that. And, not to deal. All that come with dealing with drugs. That's why I say I changed my life, and I don't have a desire to deal with drugs in no kind of shape, form, or fashion.
Got your money from him. How did you get your money from him?
I called him, and I just took my money out of his hand. Right. I ain't have no gun, no weapon, no nothing.
That's all the questions I have.
Okay, thank you. There was a 2017 arrest for 2nd-degree battery in Wynn Parish. That charge was declined. What was that all about?
Dude ended up jumping on me, and we ended up getting into it. And I came on I guess the Louisiana for them rebooking me for it. But Winfield Parish, I guess they never picked the charges up because I never went back to court for them or nothing.
And it said the charge was declined, but I just wanted to know the circumstances.
Well, thank you, because I never got no paperwork from them letting me know that it was.
Well, now you know it's declined. That's good.
You.
Okay, so let's hear from the folks who are here to support you. First, we'd like to hear from Ms. Johnson.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I was taking it off mute. How you doing?
Good. Tell us what you want us to know.
I just want to say that I feel like he's changed a lot and he's ready to come home to his family. and he'll be coming home with me and his baby boy that's 13 years old.
All right, well, thank you. Where is that at? What parish do you live in?
Orleans.
In Orleans Parish. Okay, that's right. You can say that. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yes,
Thank you, Ms. Johnson. We
Thank
have Jermaine Davis.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Davis. What would you like us to know about your brother?
First and foremost, I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to speak on my brother's behalf. I can really say that he has, really like changed himself in a manner of just being away from family, losing a parent, just doing time. He's just not doing time for himself, but also his family is doing it with him. I really feel as though, just given the opportunity to come back into society, I believe he would really, make a better for himself and also for the best of his family. Being taken away from your family so long, you got people that learn, you got people that don't learn. I feel like my brother, like that was the straw that really broke the camel's back. And if given the opportunity to enter back into society, like he spoke on, I know he's not going back. Like he's done with it. And just to watch him have his kids, his son was born while he was incarcerated, all his grandkids was born while he was incarcerated, and he's very family oriented. I just believe that he has really made a difference, and I don't think he's going back. So given that chance to let him back into society, I know he's going to make a change for the better. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And let's see, we have Ms. Jonisha Scott, Mr. Davis's daughter.
Yes, good morning.
Then we'd like to hear from you.
I just want to say, I was in 11th grade when my dad went to jail. He wasn't able to see me graduate. I'm almost 30. I'm 30 this year. I have 2 kids. I just can't wait for him to get back out. I'll be here to support him, to help build our relationship, build a relationship with my kids. I just can't wait until, for him to get back out to finish our bond.
All right, and I hope you can see his face. You can tell he's really proud of you.
Yeah, I see him.
Okay. All right. Well, thank y'all. Mr. Davis, is there anything you'd like to say to us before we vote?
Yes, I'd like to tell y'all, I take full responsibility for the crimes I commit selling drugs. I accept my consequences. I did it. I'm a very changed person. It changed me a whole lot, spiritually, mentally, physically. And I promise y'all, this is my word. And y'all grant me this parole, y'all will never have to see me ever again in y'all system. I promise y'all I will be a better person in my community, with my kids, with my grandkids, with my family. I'm just asking y'all, give me the opportunity, let me go home to my family. And I'll prove to y'all, I will abide by any stipulations y'all give me with my parole, any stipulation I got to abide by, I will abide by them to the fullest of my ability.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. I think we're prepared to vote, and your case was assigned to me, so I'm going to go first. I'm glad to hear what you say. You're very pleasant. When I first saw your record, I was a little concerned about your criminal history involving drugs. And then I saw that you appeared before the parole board and you were able to take some classes like they asked you to do. And at that time, in 19, their concern was disciplinary write-ups. And unfortunately, you've had at least 2 since your last hearing, both of which were very serious that resulted in the loss of good time, regardless of the circumstances that you claim. You went to DB court and found, guilty sufficient to lose some good time. So based on those write-ups, my vote today is going to be to deny your parole. I would encourage you, if it's available to you there, because you have a good time date coming up in February, so you're going to be going home pretty soon anyway. But I would advise you, if you can, to take some anger management classes if they have that available to you. I didn't see that in the record.
They don't even have anger management available here at this jail. Okay,
well, as a special condition of your good time release certificate, I'm going to add that as a condition. When you get out, I'll take anger management.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Byron?
I'm also going to vote to deny based on the same reasons as Mr. Nas.
Mr. Tillis?
Seems like you're doing a lot. Seems like you've made a change. And it seems like in what you're saying, you're probably going to do what you say. I hope you do. My vote is to grant.
Okay. Well, you got 1 vote that was favorable, 2 votes to deny, simply based on the conduct record. Today, your parole's been denied. We do wish you well, Mr. Davis. Good luck to you. And I do hope we don't see you again when you get out in February. That concludes our business in Tensaw. We're going to sign off